Hi, I'm Paul Gero. I'm a portrait and wedding photographer based in Orange County, California. I'm also the author of the book Digital Wedding Photography. About 18 months ago, I made a post on HybridPhoto.pro and YouTube that posed the question, mirrorless versus DSLR. Would a DSLR Pro actually switch to mirrorless full-time for their work? Well, I was really excited about the potential for mirrorless, but 18 months ago, I just didn't feel like I could totally make the commitment. I saw a lot of future potential for it, but I just didn't see it being able to do what I needed it to do. And frankly, I just didn't feel confident that it was going to be able to track focus of people running to me, children running to me. So I had to say no. But now, 18 months later, a lot has changed. I mean, there's so many new systems that have come out, and 18 months has been a lifetime. And I can now say with confidence and really with excitement that yes, this DSLR Pro is changing to mirrorless, and the camera that made me realize that it's possible is this little tiny camera here. This is a $650 Sony a6000 camera. Yep, this little camera is somehow is a 1DX or a D4 that's crammed into the body of a Leica M-size camera. I mean, it's not a 1DX, but listen to this thing fire. That fires at 11 frames a second, and it does it tracking focus, and it is incredibly accurate. Look below in the blog, and you'll see some of the photo sequences that I've made with this camera. I knew within minutes of trying this camera that this camera was going to change my business, and it certainly has. In the last few weeks since I got the first camera with the 70-200 f4, I knew that I had found my future camera system. So what that means is, yes, it's for me 100% going mirrorless from now on. I'm selling off my DSLR cameras, and I couldn't be more excited. This is the camera for me that has just totally reinvigorated how I feel about photography, because now I don't think of it just merely as stills. I think about it stills and video. And that gets me to the 4 criteria that I was looking at before making this decision. And oddly enough, coming from a still photographer, the first thing that was on my list was video. Yep, video. It had to be great because I believe video is the future. We have to be able to make great video content as well as still content, and I think that's only going to grow as we go on. YouTube is the second highest search engine, and children today are so used to going to YouTube for instructional videos as well as entertainment, and everything you see about them is about movement. Look at Minecraft. I mean, my kids have just been taken over by video, and I only see it as getting bigger and bigger as we go on. Number 2 is the system has to be small. After 30 plus years of carrying cameras, full-size cameras, DSLRs, SLRs, I just need to lighten my load. If you've ever worked an 8, 10, or 12-hour wedding, you're going to know what I mean. If you carry a big camera with big, fast aperture zoom lenses or fast primes, by the end of the day, you have felt like you are hit by a truck. These little Sony cameras are just fantastically light, so easy on the body, and yet they perform like much bigger cameras. They are such a surprise, and I think you'll find that if you try one out, you are going to be amazed at the quality, and you're going to be amazed at how low impact they are in terms of on your own carrying them and how people react to you. They won't even think that you're taking photographs, which is very cool at times. The third criteria, I should say, is the stills. They have to be fantastic with few, if any, compromises. And I can safely say that these cameras allow me to create 20 by 30s and beyond that look as good or better than full-frame DSLR cameras. That's the criteria for me. I'm still selling large wall portraits for my clients, but I love that I can do it with a small, tiny little form factor camera. It's great, and it's going to change the way I feel about going out on weddings and going out on portraits. I'm super jazzed by working with these cameras, and I don't even bat an eye. This is the camera that I've been looking for 35 years, and I didn't even know it, and we've got it now. So I'm super stoked about that. And my 4th criteria is 1 camera system, 1 battery. That means 1 battery, 1 chargers. In the past, I was thinking, oh, I've got to have 2 systems or even 3 systems, which would mean not only 3 different sets of batteries and chargers, but 3 different sets of lenses, 3 different sets of body caps, 3 different sets of lens caps. I am so glad that I can pick this system, which allows me to shoot everything from the RX10 to the A6000 to the A7 series. I've got an incredible range, which is one of the main reasons why Sony appealed to me so much. So those are the 4 reasons why I've selected to go full-time mirrorless with the Sony system. It's got to have great video. It's got to be super small. The stills have to be fantastic and meet or exceed what I'm doing now. And it's got to be one system with one set of batteries. I hope this has helped you in your own process of finding the perfect system for you. Whether it's Sony or something else, I hope you'll be able to use this to help make your decision a lot easier. Be sure and leave a comment below and sign up and subscribe at HybridPhoto.pro. Thanks so much for being here, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya.